Hi, my name's Manny. I'm the Senior Schools Advisor here at Lumio. This is a quick video guide on how to get started with Lumio. If you're not familiar with Lumio already, it is a very easy to use but extremely powerful online collection of mathematics learning resources for primary schools. So it would work for your standard primary schools, infant schools, junior schools, and it's really designed to raise attainment, improve the mathematical reasoning abilities of pupils, but also to save teacher time. Like I said, it's very easy to use, but it is extremely powerful. So what I'll do today is cover some of the basic functionality, like how to log in, how to get your login details, how to create login details for other users, including pupils and teachers. We'll also cover how to put pupils into groups, and I'll introduce the next part of the getting started guide as well. So without further ado, I will log in, but before I do, you will notice that I'm using Lumio through an internet browser here. The browser I'm using is Chrome, but you can access Lumio on any internet enabled device on whatever browser you might be using. So Lumio will work on Chrome, it will work on Mozilla Firefox. Most computers use Internet Explorer, it will work on that, but it will also work on browsers like Safari. What this means for you and your school is that Lumio will work on whatever devices you have. It doesn't really matter as long as those devices are connected to the internet. So it doesn't matter if you've got mainly personal computers, PCs, it doesn't matter if you've got Macs, Chromebooks, notebooks, iPads or Android tablets. Whatever you've got, Lumio will always work for you, and it doesn't really matter either what hardware the school decides to invest in the future. Lumio will always work for you, and the reason I mention that is because I think it's nice to have that flexibility but also have that peace of mind going forward. So like I said, I'm just logging in now, and I said earlier that the first thing I do would be to create login details. If you're not sure of what your login details are to log in, all you need to do is get in touch with us or speak to your school's administrator. But I will show you how to create login details for pupils and for staff at the school as well. So pretty easy, all you do is click on create user. You can pick any name that you want, and you can pick any username and password that you want as well. So at the moment we are set up to create a pupil's login details, but if you want to create login details for another member of staff, all you need to do is click on this educator button, and you can toggle between the two different types of users. I'll stick to creating login details for a pupil at the moment called John Smith, and all we do is click save. The next thing I want to do is I want to put John Smith, the user that I just created, into a group. It's pretty easy, I just click on create group. Now within every school, the main groups that you'll have will normally just be year groups, years 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and or 6. But within groups you might have groups like high achievers and low achievers, and it's really useful to have your users in Lumio distributed into groups, because it means that you can make use of some of the more advanced functionality of Lumio, which makes it such a powerful program, which gives such large benefits to schools. Namely, on the reporting section of Lumio, which we'll look at in later videos, you can filter your reports by group, and Lumio will automatically summarize the main weaknesses or areas of improvement for that group, and you can target your teacher time and remediation accordingly. Similarly, you can save teacher time when you're assigning work to students, pupils, by bulk assigning it to the whole group, to everyone within the group. I'm going to call the group that I'm creating, we can imagine this could be a high or low achieving group, the yellow group. Since I've called it the yellow group, I'll call it the orange group, as I've already got a group on there called the yellow group. But since I'm calling it the orange group, I'll select the colour orange, and that's done. I'll automatically be asked to put people in that group, and as I said, I'm going to put John in that group. The easiest way to create login details for all the pupils and staff at your school and to put them all into the relevant group is to simply send a class list over to us in an Excel spreadsheet, and we here at Lumio will do all of that for you. If you're not a subscriber already, we do that completely free of charge with no obligation for you to sign up whatsoever. The final thing that I want to show you now is how to print off what we call Lumio Learner Login Passes, and these are just tickets with our web address on and a child's username and password on, so that they can perhaps take these home and log in from home if you're using the homework functionality of Lumio. So I'll just click on Download Users, and we click on Lumio Passes, and you can see here we have a little ticket that the school can print out and give to all the pupils within a particular class or group so that they can take home and log in from home. So thank you for listening to the Getting Started guide. The next video will cover some of the other more advanced functionality in Lumio, like reporting and the homework and classwork assignments.